Namaste. Good evening, dear masters. My name is Ananthi, and we welcome you to another wonderful 40 days spiritual science foundation courses conducted by Pyramid Valley International in association with Pyramid Spiritual Science Academy. A journey of 1,000 miles always begins with a first step, and that first step now for us is meditation, dear friends. It is never too late to begin meditation. Meditation is an adventure in cosmic consciousness with down to earth applications in real life. From the point of view of psychologists and physiologists, meditation can induce an altered state of consciousness, which corresponds to an altered neurophysiological state. Scientifically demonstrated benefits include an increase in the body's ability to heal, relax, concentrate, and suspend all the logical thoughts and develop a self observing attitude. In a nutshell, meditation gives us all, dear friends. Adya Shivaramappa sir has been instrumental in practicing meditation and introducing meditation to all around him. And I welcome Adya Shivaramappa sir, who is the Managing Director and Vice Chairman of Pyramid Spiritual Science Academy. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. Namaste. While welcoming all of you for the Meditation Spiritual Science Education Program, I would like to, today class, I would like to speak about that briefly. It is towards the diagnosing the virus that has been cause of sorrow in the humanity. What is that? We are unable to escape. Nobody is happy in this world, not only at a particular place. Why is it so? What is that which has infected all of us and kept all of us from distant from sorrow and unhappiness? Okay. Today we'll try to examine the in-depth what is shortcoming and how we should overcome about all these things. Let us see today for a while. Okay, before that, let us go into meditation, which is an essential, which is the only essential part apart from everything in the humanity, in the society. Madam, please lead us into meditation. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Dear masters, let us all sit comfortably wherever we are sitting. Kindly cross your legs at your ankles if you're sitting in a chair or a sofa. Sit cross-legged if you're sitting on a floor. Clasp your hands with fingers into fingers. Close your eyes. Remove any spectacles if you're wearing any, and maintain silence in your mouth. Let us all get together for another wonderful session of Anapanasati meditation, dear friends. We are all into this wonderful group meditation, observing our breath.
ఎంత చక్కనిదో ధ్యానం, ఎంత తేజోవంతమైనదో ధ్యానం, ఎంత యశోవంతమైనదో ధ్యానం.
In gently and breathe out gently. Let us all go into this wonderful journey of abundance within ourselves. Sitting in the comfort of our homes, let us all begin the magical journey within ourselves. Slowly, slowly, breathe slowly and gently. Let us all discover the self. 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 The spiritually enlightened, loving force. Self. Ourself. Awaken the Buddhahood from within us. Be kind to yourself and allow the thousand petal lotus to bloom and blossom inside you. Enjoy the beautiful of the beautiful lotus within you. Just guide yourself and discover the real, wonderful, ultimate, blissful world inside you. Remove all expectations and just observe your breath. Become an observer of all the thoughts which come by your way. Respect them. Become an observer and let go of them. Return back for observing your breath, dear friends. Enjoy the blissful moment, the present moment. The loving moment, the fearless moment, the happy moment. By just being with yourself, my dear friends. align your body, mind, and soul with this wonderful path of meditation, dear friends. Last 2 minutes. Let go of all the thoughts. They are all just temporary. Be with your breath. Be with the present. Be with yourself. The spiritually enlightened, loving force. Last 30 seconds. Okay, please, dear friends, gently place your hands on your eyes for a few seconds and open your eyes gently with that beautiful smile on your face.
Okay. Meditation is in fact a sort of medicine for all viruses of the humanity. All ill health of the humanity can be wiped out by meditation. It just works as a medicine, in fact. Today we will find out, we'll understand how that it performs and brings upon some sort of solace and happiness to us. Let us see. I will play some videos before you for easy understanding. I'll share the screen. Okay. Yes. Please. Yes. And then we'll make it wider. Okay. Yes. Uh, my dear friends, I feel that you have the wider screen before you.
Yes, sir.
Huh? Okay, fine, good. So, my dear friends, it's a great welcome to you back to this educational program in spiritual science. We want to take the spiritual science and the meditation science to reach the populace, reach the people, one and all around us. The Pyramid Spiritual Science Academy has been established by Brahmarshi Patriji with the sole intention of taking the spiritual science to the people. He has, in fact, established a mega movement of which this Pyramid Spiritual Science Academy is one of the branches. The mega movement is named after Pyramid Spiritual Society's movement. It's a very big movement, and the sole aim of this movement is only to propagate meditation and spiritual science. And there is a very big pyramid in Bangalore city on the outskirts, and stands as a monument to teach meditation. You're all welcome. When once the corona ends up, please come and learn meditation. A great welcome to you. So, with this, let us move on to our subject, which is diagnosis of human virus. Today's topic is wonderful to identify what is the virus that is infecting all of us, why we are not happy, why we are getting confused at every each step, why we are not having clarity in our life, and everything appears as a problem for us. Each and small thing also, we keep on worrying and keep the other people also around you worry. Okay. When once you are in worry, when once you are in trouble, or when once you are sad, then people around you also automatically sad. And very, very dangerous. Huh? We should not become sad anytime, any part of time. No. But how? What is that? We are unable to do a sort of keeping the sorrow away from us. Now, my dear friends, let us see this small a bit of information we have before us. Human body has three important vital energies. Actually, the divinity has already has provided some sort of energy system in us so that we can use and enjoy the earth planet. We came here only for that purpose. Learning, enjoying. These are the two. This is a big school. In this school, we have to learn. For that, we have three vital energies. What is that? First is self is there. We all know. We are all shining because of the self. We are all working because of the self. We are all there because of the self. Yes, is a driving energy force, right? Everybody knows. And then we have an object. Physical object is the object means physical body. We have our physical body to perform every action what is dictated by the mind and enjoy the with the senses what we have got to enjoy the universe, right? But there is no enjoyment here. They're all stuck up with some sort of uh, a sort of a virus that doesn't allow any sort of happiness to us. That we'll see. And third part is gunas are there. Some sort of emotional values are there with us. Some emotional body is there with us, along with the sort of thoughts we are developing the emotions. These are all indications of our thoughts. All emotions are the pointers of our thoughts inside. Okay. That is, they all put together is called mental, or sorry, emotional body. Okay. This is out of the functioning of the mind. So gunas are subtle body. So you are aware of that. We have already discussed. We have an astral body with us, isn't it? The astral body has got 19 parts, of which mind is the chief organ. Am I right? Okay. So that mind also we have got. That mind is a thinking organ, thinking faculty is there by which we think and we apply our a sort of thinking values to the performance what we are taking up and what we are doing, what all our actions are coming out of our thinking. Yes or no? So we have got thinking is there, and then performing is there, and then the energy required for this thinking is also is there. So three energy systems are there. One is energy giver, second one is thinking, third one is performing, right? Subject. Subject is self. Self is the subject always. Energy giver. Okay, it gives energy. What is energy? Energy is called self, you understand? Energy is called self, called subconsciousness, soul, atma, all that, whatever it is. We have been just discussing all these points in the last 10-15 days. We have been discussing all this. So, my dear masters, you should be thorough with all this information. That's why sometimes it gets repeated. I have also intentionally repeat certain things. And then second thing is there in us is mind. Mind is energy receiver that receives energy from the self and then put whatever energy comes into use. Object means physical body that it will obey the mind and perform the body, perform all actions through the physical body. Okay. So this is the system what we have got. And then we have emotional values that is called gunas. These are called tendencies. Gunas means tendency. Any thoughts which are often repeated becomes a trend, becomes a guna it is. You are only thinking, repeated thought becomes a habit. Somebody is thinking always a cigarette, then he will be a cigarette smoking, a chain smoker, because that has become a tendency in him. So repetition of thoughts, it will go into habit, and that habit will form the gunas. We have got three gunas, as you know. I think some of you must be knowing sattva, rajo, tamo guna. These are all emotional values. These are all your repeated pattern of your thoughts. Repeated pattern of your thoughts. How you are thinking, and your character will go by that way. So this is an attribute of the mind, in fact, or thoughts. So our thoughts should be very pure, and your guna will be very pure. Otherwise, your guna will be something on bad, something which is not desirable. If you are thinking, then you will have the character which is not desirable. So these tendencies we should be very careful. That take form, that take very very solid form, that which you cannot take back again. These gunas you cannot take back, you cannot reverse also. So very dangerous things. So we should not make repeated patterns of all our tendencies should not be formed in such a way. The tendencies should be very based on noble values, noble thoughts should be there. That should be the tempo of our mind. Okay. So these are the gunas, and these gunas will be forming on based on thoughts. Thoughts are of two kinds, my dear masters. One is soul trends, that is from the soul the thoughts are coming out, because when one's soul is there to give all energy, energy itself is a thought, energy itself is wisdom, energy, pragnanam brahma. This is the definition. So soul always give you a sort of, it is a teacher to you. I think you all must have already, you are in the know of this. We have done some classes on the soul speaking. What does it speak? Satyam Gnanam Anantam. You understand? Satyam Gnanam Anantam is Brahman. Tataha Swatas Siddham. It is self-originating. Qualities, noble virtues, noble thoughts of truth. Satyam. Gnanam means wisdom. Anantam means unlimited abundance. Okay, we can have abundant faculties, whatever we wish to. These are the things that come from the soul. These are all called soul thoughts or soul speakings or soul energies. And these things should flow to the mind. So these are the soul trends, in fact. What is the soul trend? Love, light, and power. Love means a loving personality. Light means a very, very wise person. And power means a self-development person, self-made person, based on the self-activity, self-wisdom, and self-intent, they become developed, they become great, they become the achievers in action. Okay. And they make others also so. They make others also very wise. They make others also like them. Okay. So a person who is sitting by side of the master becomes master only. He cannot be something else. Understand? That's why we should always go to the great people and become great. Dhyanada balika tane dhyani ada. That is Kannada proverb is there. Whoever is sitting before a meditator, he becomes meditator only. Nothing else he becomes. That is the reason we should always have group meditation, my dear masters. We must become that. That is called soul trends, love, light, and power. Okay. And then what about the mind? So mind trends also are there. What is that? Mind also, it will think. Suppose if it is not aligned to the self, it will have thoughts from the objective, the nature. The nature is there outside the individual. They are seen and visible. Solidity is there, and all things, whatever you are observing, whatever you are seeing, and if you are not looking inside, you are bound to look outside. And when once you are looking outside, you will have so many things uh, in the in our society, and all those things will send so many thoughts to your mind, and the mind will develop only those thoughts by repetition and all those things, and they become gunas. So these gunas are coming from outside for you. It is not from inside. We are getting gunas from outside also. When we are not with the soul, then what else is there? We have to go with the worldly pattern of things, gunas. We will develop that. Those are called mind traits because they are not soul traits, just like that. When they are not aligned to the soul, then we have to call whatever mind is going to do, it is mind trends. That's it. Trends means tendencies. Tendency means characters. Repeated actions. When once you are repeating the actions, it becomes habit. So these are all the tendencies. So my dear masters, we have two tendencies are there. You develop soul trends, or otherwise you land up in mind trends. Okay. And then emotions, out of thoughts or emotions automatically. If you are doing good, you will have good emotion. If you land up in problems, then you will have bad emotions. So your mind is going to be troubled. It will be in stress. It will be depression and all those things. So these emotions are based on thoughts. What thoughts? Either soul trends or other mind trends, isn't it? When once soul trends you are having, that means when once you are aligned to the soul, when mind is aligned to the soul or self, that means the self will be sending all the thoughts, its own thoughts to the mind. Yes or no? And these thoughts generate always painless thoughts, painless emotions. Because you will be a loving personality, you will not be sorrow. A loving person always gets loved. He loves and gets loved also. Okay. So it is like that. So if you have soul trends in implementation, when you work with soul trends, then you will have only painless emotions. Understand? Suppose you do not have the soul trends at all. So we have busy with only materialistic world, and there's no time to go inside to look into ourselves. There is no way for that. Then we are all busy. So then what happens? We will have only mind trends, and mind trends always cause a sort of what are the mind trends? In fact, mind trends are, we have not told that. Previous slide, it will give you mind trends. What is that? We see outside and learn whatever available is there outside. Outside, what is there? A lot of desires are there, and hatred is there, confusion is there, fighting is there, shouting is there, all sorts of good, bad, good, bad, good, bad mix is there. So you get confused. What is right, what is not, we don't know. This is the mind train. So when once we are not with the soul trains, normally we are loaded with mind trains. That will take us into very bad emotions. That is called painful emotions. When you are in confusion, definitely your emotions will be very, very painful. You'll be losing time, money, people, everything. It's a very, very bad experience. Bad experience leads to bad emotions. Your mind will be falling into distress. So distress cannot be de-stressed, in fact, afterwards. It's a very dangerous things. Okay. And then true value of functions. Actually, we are supposed to do with our soul, with our mind, and what our body, what we are supposed to do. Soul always is there to give you divine energy. That is love, light, and power. It will give you its own trends. And then the mind is bound to get aligned with the soul and then receive the soul knowledge, self wisdom. It is bound to take it and then perform the all actions and enjoy the society, enjoy the nature. This is what we are supposed to do. And this makes us everybody happy. We will be happy always. No painful emotions. If we are, that is why we have the three facilities with us. Soul is there, it will give you a lot of wisdom. Mind is there to think and have a synthesis of all the thoughts and then put into action. There is a body is there. And nature is there for enjoyment. Now, what else you have got? You have got everything, 100%. But later on, what we are doing, these functions are designed by the divine cosmic governance so that humanity enjoy the creation and be happy. So this is the arrangement made by the universe. We are already blessed with so many faculties to be happy and enjoy the physical world. My dear masters, kindly understand that. But what happens? This is not happening with us now. We are not at all happy. We are not at all enlightened, in fact. We are confused. We are disappointed every moment. We are immersed in materialistic flow of life. And we are increasing our never-ending sorrow, misery, everything. It is on the increase. There is no there is no prospects of removing that. There is no prospects of becoming happy. Totally, we are drenched in sorrow. Fully. Why? Why? Because what is the reason for this? Why we are not happy? Why? Because these functions are disrupted by the mind when it is not aligned with the soul. My dear masters, if you are not aligning your mind with the soul, it is never able to get any sort of wisdom. That lack of wisdom put us in doldrums. My dear master, this is what is happening today. We are not fetching our own wisdom and we are not caring for that. Hello, inside there is a teacher for us, but you are not linking yourself there. You link your mind to that. That arrangement is there. Okay. So we are not getting that. In this state of mind, what happens when one's mind is not aligned to the soul? In this state of mind, the following 6 viruses attack our minds. Now you will come to know what are the 6 viruses that attack you. When once you are not aligned to the self, then the enemies are waiting for the chance. Then that sort of mind, is prone to get attacked by 6 viruses are there. What are the viruses? Desire. I want this, I want this, I want this. Kama. Then anger, krodha. You know all these viruses. I am only just repeating. We are all rehearsing, we are all revising again and again and again and again so that we will catch the right track of life. Okay. Kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya are there. Desire, anger, greedy, illusion, and pride and jealousy. All these 6 enemies are entering into your mind and spoil the whole game. And never it will be aligned with the soul with that. So all these things are outside. Actually, when we take birth, we don't have these things. There is no kama, there is no krodha, there is no lobha, moha, mada, matsarya. There is no anger, there is no greedy, there is no pride or jealousy All these things, where are they? No, actually. As we grow, and when once we are looking into this world without any sort of knowledge, without any sort of upanayana, you must have upanayana. That eye is not there, so that's why what happens, the physical eyes, they are unable to see inside and they only look outside and get all sorts of thinking pattern from the visible nature. Okay, in the nature, so many things are happening. People are not well educated, people are educated and then are on the wrong tracks, and they have their own way of understanding level, and with the result, there is no peace, there is no harmony, there is no unity, there is no realization of self. We do not know who we are. We have lost our identity, and people are totally in doldrums. They are all in sort of andhakara, ignorance, darkness. So we are saddled with the darkness. Then how can we get happiness? You tell me. So these viruses are called the cause of the sorrow in the society. These viruses are not allowing you to be happy. Something or the other they will create in your mind, and we go by that and we fall in a pit. All of us are the victims of these viruses. Let us set ourselves free from these viruses. So we should be able to throw these viruses out, yes or no? It is very, very urgent thing. We should clear our brains. We are already infected. The virus is every day it is making its havoc in our minds. Something or the other. Every day there is a problem. The day opens only with problems. What is this? Either rich people are same thing, poor people are same thing, middle people are also same thing. So who is escaping this? So we have to work for ourselves. We need to delete these viruses from the mind permanently. So there is a urgent necessity to remove these things. We have to delete in the mind. Mind is a supercomputer. So you have the deletion provision is there. So you have to adopt this delete, permanent deletion. No, don't send them to what is that? Some sort of a bin is there, no? So that recycle bin, don't send there. Permanently we erase that. So how we should do that? Okay. We need to program our mind to stay aligned with the soul and adopt soul trends as mind trends. You should make soul trends as mind trends only, always. By what? You should program the mind. Okay. You should delete all the things in the mind. You should make the empty. The mind should be made empty, You have to free that mind from all these sort of thoughts. Okay. So we have to program the mind gradually. Suddenly it will not come. It should be programmed. There should be a program for that. For anything, you have to have you have to bring a program for the computer to perform whatever you want it to do. So there is a program for that. So you should take out that program. That program is nothing but meditation. Meditation is the perfect tool for this program. Understand? The program is that remove the unnecessary thoughts of the mind trains and whatever coming from the outside. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Madam, Acharyas, we have to wipe out. When once they are dissolved, then we are pure. Understand? It is the only medicine for this virus. So these kind of viruses will be removed only by meditation. That is the proper medicine for that. No other way out is there. No other things are there for that to rectify this sort of the wrong thinking cannot go. The sorrow cannot go in the society unless and until we learn how to remove our Arishad Vargas, our internal enemies are there. Our internal enemies are there. Those enemies are not allowing our life to be calm and quiet. We need spiritual wisdom. So that spiritual wisdom is the outcome of the meditation. So with the wisdom, we can cut Understand? With wisdom, ahankara sarpasya. See, this sort of egoism or ignorance, it becomes a sort of a great cobra in us. That is always giving us a poison to us. So that we should remove it. How? Atma bodhi kavina. Only with self-knowledge. Understand? Only with Atma bodhi kavina. Kimu shastraihi, kimu vedaihi, kimu aushadhaihi. What is the use of any other medicines or a sort of reading, doing, even if you read 1 lakh books, if you are not able to do meditation and not realize the truth, it's no use. You have to learn only spiritual content, spiritual knowledge, only remove us this sort of problem of sorrow in the society. You understand? So Atma Bodha is very important. That means Atma Gnana is very important. That means spiritual science is very important, spiritual wisdom is important. And only that is the proper medicine, and that is obtainable by dint of practice of meditation. Okay, my dear masters, kindly understand the greatness of meditation. Meditation is nothing by itself. It is only the linkage to our mind, linkage of our mind to the soul inside, self. That is called yoga. Okay. Yoga means what? Yujyate anena iti yoga. Yujyate means to join. What is there to join us? Our mind should get joined up with self. Then you will get self-knowledge. That relieves all these sort of Arishad Vargas will not be there. Buddha told the same thing to one of the disciples who is asking, some layman came and asked, my dear Buddha, why you are unnecessarily sitting idle and making others also waste their time? What is that you got? Then he replied, well, I have not got anything. As you said, you are perfectly right, but one thing you don't know, but what I got is that I did not get, but I lost so many things. What are the things that I lost? Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Madamasyayas. All these things. I have no anger now. I call you as my friend, Maitreya, Mr. My dear friend. I don't have any anger that you are cautioning me or you are mistaking me. I don't have any anger with you because of that. So, my dear masters, so this is the methodology for us available to be happy. So, one golden path is given by our ancestors, that is called, Adhyatmika Shastra, Yoga Shastra, and it is all entirely the meditation is the gateway for that. Okay. So with dhyana, everybody should become dhyani, and dhyana gives us the facility of wisdom, and that wisdom will give you all sorts of solutions and put us 24 hours happy. That is called blissful. So we will be reaching blissful state of mind. Okay, masters. So with this, thank you very much, and let us see a small video on this. Okay, we have some time, some 3-4 minutes. We will try to do that. Okay. Two videos are there. We have all are only 2 minutes. Put together 5 minutes. It becomes no problem, right? Okay, so these are the attitudes what we should develop. That what the message is there. We'll hear what Swami Vivekananda has for us.
ఎందుకంటే వెళ్ళిపోతుంది కరెంట్ వాడు వచ్చినాడు అది ఆఫ్ చేస్తున్నాడు నాకు
I must. Okay, my dear masters, Yes, yes, my dear master. Thank you very much. We'll conclude the session for today with a message that everyone should be master of his own mind. You are not the master for others. Always we try to be that. It's a very, very wrong habit. Always we want to control others. Always we want to override others or dominate others. All sorts of things we are having this weight. All these things will get away. We are not masters for anyone. You are the master for your own mind. Because you are unable to be master of your mind, you are falling on others. That is the actually what is going on. So all of us should learn one thing, that we should train our mind, we should cultivate our mind to listen to us, we should have a sort of a noble virtue from our soul trends, intuitions we should have. So kindly advise and let us learn, meditation and do meditation and practice that on and on and on with all people, let us sit in group meditations as far as possible in our own families, so that to make our house, a sort of a heaven. Okay, with this message, thank you very much. We'll conclude this. Madam, on to
Yes,
you
sir.
for
Thank
further.
you, sir. As usual, your topics and your messages are very inspiring, sir. Very nice, and especially your videos, sir. They are all very nice. And we just don't know where you get all these videos from, sir. So nice. Thank you, sir. And dear masters, our master is here for us to answer any queries for you. Just please